Big news, everybody. Delta flight almost crashed into the United States Air Force bomber. Yes, a Delta passenger flight came terrifyingly close to a deadly mid-air collision with a United States Air Force B-52 bomber in the skies over North Dakota. This wasn't a military exercise, this was a commercial flight that we are talking about, full of ordinary passengers, and it's nearly ended in disaster. Let's break this down. On July 18th, a Delta flight, operated by an Embraer jet, was preparing to land near Minot Air Force Base, one of America's major military hubs. Everything seemed pretty normal until, out of nowhere, a massive B-52 bomber suddenly appeared on a direct collision course with a civilian plane. Can you imagine that? A huge warplane flying towards a commercial jet with barely any warning. You know what happened next? Well, the Delta pilot had seconds to react. With nerves of steel, he immediately performed a go-around maneuver, basically an emergency move to abort landing and circle around. And yes, not just that, he made very sharp and aggressive turn, and that too mid-air, just to dodge the oncoming bomber. Passengers were shaken, some even screamed, others held their hands and prayed. But thanks to pilots' quick thinking, a disaster was narrowly avoided. Now here's where it gets more troubling. You would think that a high-security Air Force base like Minot, which has radar system and air traffic control, would actually alert the incoming flight about military aircraft in that particular area, right? But there was no warning, not to the pilot, not to the air traffic control, nothing. Just complete silence. So, why did this happen and how could it? Well, experts say that Minot Air Force Base has strict air space regulation, specifically because it houses nuclear-capable bombers like B-52. Civilian planes are not supposed to get too close without careful coordination. But clearly, something went terribly wrong. In the meantime, aviation safety advocates are now demanding answers. The Federal Aviation Administration is already involved in this, and many are asking, how could a military and civilian air traffic system fail to communicate, specifically in the US airspace? Was this one-time miscommunication or a larger systematic failure? This isn't just about one close call, it is about public trust in how America handles its air safety, specifically when military operations are involved. And let's not forget here, this happened in peacetime inside US borders. Can you imagine that? What could have happened if the pilot hadn't reacted in time? A mid-air collision, dozens dead, families shattered. It could have been a national tragedy. Thankfully, that didn't happen, but this particular incident has sparked a major debate. Are military bases doing enough to protect civilian planes? And if not, what changes are coming? For now, Delta has declined to comment in details, and the Air Force has promised a full review. But one thing is clear here, this shocking near miss has shaken the aviation world, and it's a wake-up call for both military and the skies that we trust.